Kokichi was being a clown. You know, Kokichi's had some real fitting events this season, and it just keeps on rolling. Good day, good people. Toonlink, Dave. Toonlink, Dave. There we go. United States Aviator, in this year of the horizon, we will not dilly and we will not dally. Actually, take 1 second. Take 1 second, take a lean back, take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Thank you for both dillying and dallying with me on this day. And now that we've dillied and we've dallied, welcome back to Danganronpa, Hunger Games, and Autumn is in full effect in the simulator, and at least here. Orange, reds, yellows, brown leaves are cascading all over the ground now, if I'm being completely honest. The leaves turned real quick here. Real quick. But in the arena too. And we have those who would be fantastic at breaking leaves, would make sure that everything is in ship shape into piles, about to bag them. And then we have those who are going to ruin it because they are wholeheartedly about to jump into those leaves. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your Leaf Rakers and your Leaf Jumpers. We have Sakura, Kyoko, Togami, Celeste, Mahiru, Nekomaru, Peko, Nagisa. One of our light bearers for today, Miss Kaye de Asylum Akamatsu, Kibo, Karumi, Shuichi, Daisaku, and Munakata. And as we go down to our Leaf Jumpers, we have Monokuma, Hifumi, Junko and Oshima, Hiro, Crazy Hiyoko, Ibuki, Sonya, Komaru, the Warriors of Hope, other than Nagisa, Jotaro, Kotoko, Masaru, and our other light bearer, Monica. Gonta and Kokichi are here to ruin those leaves. And those are our two sides here today. We've got lots of competition, but I have to ask you guys, Yuta's not here, he's gonna take a break today. He was like, first I'm the champion, then I have to maybe defend it. He's taking the day off. He's taking the day off. But we have people who are trying to get into the Season 6 finale. And speaking of, it's secret achievements too. They're still in play, don't forget about that. A lot of them have hit. And there's no Asahinas here today, so we're gonna have a non-Asahina in this bracket, unless Monica also decides to jump through and she's like, well, I'm gonna come through again with another fan vote. That could happen. Oh my. Tell me, first, second, third, which Leaf Raker do you think would have the most systematic way to rake leaves? And which Leaf Jumper do you think would do it the best, has the best style of leaf jumping? And give me first, second, and third, as always, in the comments below. Because the comments, as I'm sure some of you have noticed, are very important. Like this one. And that one. And that one. That one, that one. That's the one. They're very important. Because they show you the way. And it might get a little bit trickier if they're showing you the way. Let me tell you. The one who's got the most perfect, planned, and prestige leaf raking technique is actually Nekomaru. I bet you were gonna say Kyoko, she's got that strategic mind. Bet you were gonna say Kibo, calculated. I bet you were gonna say Karumi, she's just Karumi. It's Nekomaru. He's got this team going strong. He's got the best teamwork in the game. It's Nekomaru. And in terms of style, I was gonna say Ibuki easy, but I think it might be Sonya. I think Sonya's got the good style for jumping in leaves. She's got that energy. She's got high energy Sonya. First, second, and third though. I got my girl Junko for first. I'm gonna snag Shuichi for second. And give me Jotaro for third. I think Jotaro might actually win. I got a good feeling about him today. But you know what I don't have a good feeling about? Not the wheel, because we don't have to do that today. There's no Yuta. But, as always, there is one more thing we have to do as I scroll to the top. Because you gotta look at that resimulate button, because you know what we have to do. We gotta go ahead and we gotta roll this thing. we got Leaf Rakers, we got Leaf Jumpers, we got secret achievements. And it's just gonna be a whole time. It's gonna be a whole shebang, a whole show. Light bearers are in action. I wonder if one of them will win, Kaede or Monica. But I don't know. We gotta see because we gotta really. Oh! I was about to just put it away. I was like, we gotta resimulate 5 times, but then I realized what this means. It's the classic resimulation of not 1 time, and not 2 times, not 3 times, nary 4 times. But on this grandest day, in the year of the horizon, what awaits beyond the horizon? It's been unpredictable, unforeseen, but together we'll see what it is as we resimulate 5 times. 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times, 5 times. It feels good to have 5 times back. Is that a good omen? We'll have to wait and see as we go on. As I look at these secret achievements real quick, one more again. Alright, we got our pink goggles on, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Let's go ahead and let's proceed to the bloodbath. The tributes are all standing on their podiums, leaves cascading around them in a multitude of colors. And you know what we must do? As it is per tradition, we must sound the horns! Crazy Yoko clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Peko finds a book titled, there's a lot of books titled To Cook X, Y, and Z, a beginner's guide. We need an intermediate guide. Do we? An intermediate guide might just mean the person is already gone. Someone's gonna suggest that. Kokichi is both amazed and horrified at the level of detail within the book. Junko, Kurumi, and Hiro arrive to the games as a group, but are late and are penalized minus 50 luck as a result. Oh no, that's a shame. If something unlucky happens to any of these 3, you guys remember this event. Togami runs away from the cornucopia, Hifumi finds a backpack full of camping equipment, Monokuma runs away from the cornucopia, Nagisa gathers as much food as he can, Shuichi runs away from the cornucopia, Kaede rips the last clearance item at a back-to-school sale out of Monika's hand. She's like, yoink? No? Daisaku stabs Kyoko with a trident. Kyoko, you are having a rough Season 6. Real rough. That's awful, Kyoko, no. Masaru, Sonia, and Gonta work together to get as many supplies as possible. Komaru and Ibuki recognize each other and both put their faith in each other. Kibo cozies up to Kotoko and Mahiru. Sonia, oh no, oh wait, no, oh my gosh. Sakura windmills her arms and charges into the arena with her eyes closed. What results is a path of destruction, and in its wake, Jotaro and Nakamaru are both obliterated. Well, if anyone was gonna wave their big buff arms around, that seems about right. Seems about right. Celeste grabs a machete and Munakata runs into the cornucopia and hides. Well, he doesn't have much more time to hide because it's actually the start of day 1. While he's inside of that cornucopia, he looks down there and Munakata sees an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Celeste sleeps for the day away from everyone else. Kaede, Sonia, and Daisaku receive their report cards evaluating their performance this game. Kaede gets an A for Asylum. Sonia gets a C for Crown Princess, and Daisaku gets a big fat F for food that he's growing in his farm. The ultimate farmer, that's right. We got away with that one. Monokuma, Togami, and Monica hunt for other tributes. Junko questions Masaru's sanity. Ibuki makes a slingshot. Kurumi comes across a fox with its leg caught in a bear trap and decides to free it. After that, the fox becomes her companion. Hiro sleeps the entire day. Nagisa chases Komaru around with a mace. That is a no mace Naegi. Don't do that. Shuichi's trap kills Kotoko. Oh no. Gonta questions his sanity. Sakura somehow manages to delete Mahiru, Kibo, and Hifumi from existence while just saying, just Sakura. Okay, Kokichi was being a clown. You know, Kokichi's had some real fitting events this season, and it just keeps on rolling. Peko kills Crazy Yoko while she is resting. We lost 8. 8 tributes. Do we have 28 people? I think we might have. That's just a long shot guess in my mind. We might have 20 left, but let's get a Claire de Lune for these fallen 8. Kyoko, Jotaro, Nakamaru, Kotoko, Mahiru, Kibo, Hifumi, Crazy Hyoko. Alright, let's see everybody's statuses then. As we take a peek, the Leaf Rakers lost 4, and the Leaf Jumpers lost 4. Yeah, 4 and 4 gone. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14, 28. So yes, my brain was right in just thinking about the numbers. We have 20 people left, 10 more until your saving grace pick. Will we get those 10 next round? Will it be a trickle down? We'll have to wait and see, but we won't have to wait too long. In fact, you don't have to wait at all, because we're about to proceed right now. Both light bearers are still in, but neither have any kills. Will that change as we click proceed? Let's find out. Because of the start of night 1, Sakura goes to the Love Hotel with Sonia. Both die of exhaustion. Rest in peace. Sakura was going all out in everything she did this game. Kurumi is attacked by demon-possessed trees, but she manages to escape. Togami goes to the Love Hotel with Celeste, Gonta, Daisaku, Peko, and Kokichi. Togami doesn't survive, but he dies happy. The Leaf Rakers are not doing okay right now. Hiro and Monokuma run into each other for the night and decide to truce. A chill runs through Masaru's core as Halloween approaches. Ooh. The spook time is slowly approaching. Komaru sees a full moon and has the urge to howl at it. I thought that would be Ibuki. Apparently, Komaru's got a little wolf in her. Junko, Kaede, and Ibuki sleep in shifts. Me, Avi, the ultimate Jinx, comments on how well Nagisa is doing. He's doing okay. You know, he's got a couple wins under his belt, and Munakata walks up to Nagisa and says, "That's rough, buddy." Shuichi puts his faith into Monika and allows himself to fall backwards. Monika does nothing and watches them fall down. How rude. How rude, Monika. How dare you. We'll proceed onward to day 2. As Monokuma camouflages himself in the bushes, Hiro discovers a river. Shuichi and Monika play tricks on Pekka while Ibuki steals from her room. My gosh, you guys, I can't believe it. Kurumi camouflages herself in the bushes. Kokichi pile drives Daisaku into the rampaging flames of their campfire, sacrificing him to the fire god. Okay, I guess the F that Daisaku got earlier was actually for fire. Kaede runs away from Junko. Masaru tries to spearfist with a trident. Nagisa gets stuck raking leaves. Well, that's the team that you're on, so Gonta feels that a duck is watching him. Komaru searches for firewood, and Celeste pushes Munakata off of a cliff during a wizard fight. Munakata off a cliff. Alright, let's proceed. We lost another 5. That means it's 15 left. 5 more until you're saving grace picks, but it's not time for that for right now. It's time for a Claire de Lune 4. Sakura, Sonia, Togami, Daisaku, Munakata. We'll take a peek at everybody's statuses. There's only 15 left. The Leaf Rakers are down to their final 5, which means the other team... Let's go back to Fallen Tributes, actually. Interesting, yeah, the Leaf Jumpers only lost 1 person. We'll see everybody's statuses one more again. Yeah, they're down to their final 6. I just missed Celeste up there. Celeste, Peko, Nagisa, Kaede the Lightbearer, Kurumi, and Shuichi. The Leaf Jumpers are still going strong with Monokuma, Junko, Hiro, Ibuki, Komaru, Masaru, Monika, Gonta, and Kokichi. There's still plenty of people left. 5 more until your saving grace picks. It's not actually plenty. There's only 15 left. Knowing this simulator, we could lose like 12 of them in a day. Hopefully I didn't jinx that. As I say, it's time to keep on going. It's time to keep on trucking. It's time to hit that proceed and see exactly what happens as these Leaf Rakers battle these Leaf Jumpers. Let's find out. At the start of night 2, Hiro grabs a baseball bat and bashes Kokichi to death with it. Kokichi. Hiro, you are low-key a sleeper pick. I don't think I asked you guys for singles, ride or dies. Stop right now. Go into the comments and give me a singles, ride or die. Ride or die for the singles. Just pick a Danganronpa character. You pick it right then and there. Who would I want That's a good question. I'll answer that later. We got a game to continue with. Monica goes to the dog shelter and lets all the dogs out. So it was she who did it. Monica let the dogs out. She did. I can't believe it. And as the jinx stands, Nagisa does die from hunger. Junko tries to treat her infection. Shuichi receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Gonta receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Kaede chases Monokuma, Peko, and Komaru trying to enforce a curfew. Masaru dies from hunger. Oh, it was a bad round for the Warriors of Hope. Ibuki has no more motivation. Kurumi sees a fire but stays hidden. And Celeste does a quick prayer to Atua before going to sleep. But we still have a day to get through, and that day is not the day 3, but is in fact the feast. That is what it is that we are seeing. The cornucopia is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's family's hero. Decides not to go to the feast. Shuichi can't handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Shuichi, you poor being. I wish that I could say, oh my gosh, that's a secret achievement. It's not. I'm sad for you, boy. Ibuki, Gonta, and Junko start fighting. Gonta hightails it out of here as Ibuki kills Junko. My gosh, he's taken out despair. Monokuma decides not to go to the feast, and neither does Komaru. Kaede, Monica, Peko, and Kurumi team up and grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs, and Celeste bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Celeste, I thought it was your day, I thought it was your time to be, but it wasn't. How could you? We'll proceed because we still have day 3 to get through. And at the start of day 3, Peko and Hiro are made into grotesque human dioramas by Monokuma. We're gonna have your saving grace picks, but let's see what happens after the rest of this. Monica receives apple cider from an unknown sponsor. Kurumi finds a violin and begins to play it horribly, much to Gonta's frustration. I can imagine he's going like, ah! Ibuki attempts to climb a tree but falls on Komaru, killing them both. Oh, 2 good girls. Oh no. And Kaede receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Both of your light bearers are still alive. As we are at your final 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it? Yeah, we lost 10. We lost 10. It happens, and we always get double digits just somehow, some way, but for right now, let's get a clear day loot. 4. Kokichi, Nagisa, Masaru, Shuichi, Junko, Celeste, Peko, Hiro, Ibuki, Komaru. We're at our final 5, aren't we? See everybody's statuses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 for the Leaf Rakers. 3 for the Leaf Jumpers. And 5 people for you as you make your selections, because it is time for your saving grace picks. Both light bearers are still in, and both of them are still pacifist. That's nutty. That's nutty. Monica could get you guys a fan vote as well. Monica's on the bracket, right? I'm like 80% sure she is, or am I confusing her with somebody else? It's Monica. Just Monica. And Asahina's. Kaede's a light bearer, she's still in, Kurumi's still in, Monokuma's still in, Monica's still in, and Gonta's still in. Those are your final 5, so let me know. First of all, let me know first, second, and third in the comments, edit your comments. You know what you gotta do. You know the gist by now. This is interesting. There is a 40% chance that a light bearer walks out of here. If they get kills, these 3 people have a good chance of coming with them to the season premiere, or the season finale. So this is an interesting scenario we have here. Make your picks known. Kaede, Kurumi, Monokuma, Monica, Gonta. First, second, and third, I gotta make mine. I gotta go with the light bearer win. I got Kaede winning. And I have her taking out the other 4. I think everybody here is coming to the season 6 finale. That's what I got. Those are my predictions. Not a prediction, it is a spoiler. But in case that doesn't happen, I got Kurumi taking second and Gonta taking third. Which clearly means that the final two will be Monokuma and Monica. But that's not here nor there. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time. You've made your picks, I've made mine. Kaede, Kurumi, and Gonta. But who knows what it will be. They're not beaten strong with the heart of a samurai woman. They've already arrived at what we like to call a crisis of fate. Kaede, Kurumi, Monica, Monokuma Monica, and Gonta. Shall we? I think we have to. We can only have one winner. Who will that winner be? As we click on proceed. Let's do it. Let's see it. Okay, I thought it was over. I was like, do I have to change the music? Night 3. Kaede, Kurumi, Monokuma, and Gonta savor the warmth of a roaring bonfire as they, you know, celebrate together. Have a beverage of their choice. What kind of beverage are you sipping on? Apple cider. As my beverage of choice this autumn time, you already know it. As we proceed, Kurumi stares up at the ominous mountain towering the center of the arena. Has it always been there? Kaede receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Gonta bashes Monica's head in with a mace. Rest in peace to Monica, she is out of here. There will be no fan vote for you. Monokuma sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. We will move on to a clarity of limit. We only lost one. And that one person was one of your light bearers. That one person, Miss Green Hair herself. A terrible turnabout. 4. Monica. We'll take a peek at everybody's statuses. Let me tell you. 1. 2 of these achievements could still hit, actually. 2 of them. 2 of these achievements could hit this game. We still have Kaede the Light-Bearer with no KO. She could get a pacifist victory. We have Kurumi, we have Monokuma, and we have Gonta. I don't know who it's gonna be, but they're still caught in a crisis. A fate! Shall we go on? After losing those 10, these final 4, who knows who it'll be. As we go on, we gotta proceed. We gotta get a winner. Could it be Kaede? Could it be Gonta? Could it be Kurumi? Could it be Monokuma? Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, because it's time for night 4 as Kaede tries to sing herself to sleep. Monokuma acts cute. Aww. Gonta confesses his love for Kurumi. Kurumi, like the loving mother she is, lovingly embraces him, accepting that confession. That's so pleasant. I hope they don't kill each other the next day as we proceed. Kaede, Monokuma, Kurumi, and Kurumi corner Gonta, who are about to kill him, when he suddenly pulls out a grappling hook and uses it to escape. Could it be those quick moves that get him the win today? We'll have to wait and see as we go on. There's nobody gone. We can keep going. At the start of night 5, Kaede and Gonta discuss if that big stone is a boulder or is it a rock. I have no idea, but Monokuma tracks down and kills Kurumi. It's your final 3. Kaede, Gonta, and Monokuma. It was a big old V3 showdown right here, and Monokuma, who's just represented all over the place. We're about to go to day 6. I might have to change the music because there's just 3 left. It's not shocking if there would be 2 deaths, but let's see if it happens. It does not. Gonta feigns death, but Monokuma sees right through it and kills him. Rest in peace to Gonta. Kaede indulges in a seasonal beverage or 2. It is Monokuma and the Light-Bearer Kaede, who has no kills to her name. We'll proceed to a terrible turnabout. It is. They confessed. Gonta confessed his love. And for this fallen tributes, they stand together. It is a terrible turnabout. 4. Kurumi. Gonta. That's a sad time. It's a sad time for those 2. They came so close. We gotta see everybody's statuses. It is just Kaede and Monokuma with 4 KOs. A pacifist Light-Bearer win. Kaede, Asylum Akamatsu saying, oh, so I'm supposed to kill people and win this game? She's nuts. She could pull off the pacifist victory. Or will it be Monokuma, who's just loving some bloodshed? I don't know who it's gonna be, but I do ask you guys this one last time for this game. Who do you think? Just who will it be? Kaede, our light bearer. If she kills Monokuma, Monokuma's still coming with her to the season 6 finale, truly cementing her crazy status. Teaming up with Monokuma? That's nuts. That's wild. Or will it be Monokuma, bringing true despair by taking out the light bearer? Kaede, Monokuma. Asylum Akamatsu, black and white bear. Kaede, Monokuma. Kaede, Monokuma. Kaede, Monokuma. Kaede, Monokuma. As we proceed, we see Kaede pushes Monokuma off of a cliff during a knife fight. It wasn't a pacifist win, but it is a win nonetheless, because as we proceed, we can see the true winner. Representing the Leaf Rakers, the arena will be clean and clear, prim and proper. Leaves and bags all over the place probably would make for pretty good weapons. Taking out Monokuma, being the first light bearer this season to win a game and bring everyone that they've killed to the season 6 finale. Asylum Akamatsu. Kaede takes the win. I knew she had it in her. I thought she was gonna do a pacifist style, if I'm being completely honest. I thought she was gonna be like, I spit in the face of your gimmick. And I would have been like, well, thanks. Kaede with 1 KO, which means Monokuma, via the Lightbearer rules, is going to be joining the season 6 finale as well. That's nutty, isn't it? That's crazy, ain't it? First and second, moving on to the season 6 finale. Kaede with 1 KO, Monokuma with 4, Gonta in 3rd with 2, Kurumi with none in 4th, Monica with none in 5th, Komaru with none in 6th, Ibuki with 1 in 7th, Hiro with 1 in 8th, Peko with 2 in 9th, and lastly in the top 10, Celeste with 2 in 10. Celeste, I thought you had it, but I'm not mad at a Kaede winning. It was her Kaede, and she came out on top. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of the girl. She deserved it. All the way down to Kyoko, who is RNG. You need to cut Kyoko a break, my god. She's had it rough this season. She's not gotten a single kill. She's finished last today. Not often does she survive past the first round, and today was one of those days. I don't think she's in tomorrow's episode, but I think her team is. So you know what? They could bring her by proxy to a finale. She needs a little something. She needs a little something. But I need to... You guys have made your ride or dies. I'm sure you've already made them. I have not selected a ride or die. And we are what? This is the 3rd week of the competition. I want a Warrior of Hope. But I don't want one that's never won before. AKA Masaru, Masaru or Jotaro. Give me Nagisa. Nagisa is my new ride or die. The blue boy. I'm gonna train him to be the best like no one ever was. But we'll proceed. Congratulations to Kaede. There was a 40% chance that the Lightbearer was gonna get it towards the end, and I was like, Kaede or Monica could do a pacifist style, didn't quite. She brings Monokuma with her. No secret achievements hit. Which makes sense because we've had like, what, 4 hit already? For all of the Hasahinas. Let's see. We'll proceed once more. Kaede, congratulations. It all started with Daisaku stabbing Kyoko in the back with a trident. ended off with Kaede pushing Monokuma off of a cliff during a knife fight. We'll proceed. Sakura with 5, Monokuma with 4, Celeste, Daisaku, Gonta, Kokichi, and Peko all had 2, Hiro, Ibuki, our light bearer Kaede, and Shuichi all had 1, and we can bring up the singles bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, Kaede, along with Monokuma, both going to the singles finale. Monokuma could be the next Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions. It could happen. Will it happen? I haven't the slightest. We'll have to wait and see. But that's the bracket for right now. Last thing, as we go back to the Reaping, next Saturday is when the OC submissions close, so if you haven't submitted yet, what are you waiting for? You gotta hop to it. You gotta hip hop a hippie to the hip hip hop. You don't stop the rocket. Get over there and enter. We have plenty already. We will have fantastic episodes. But yes you, if you haven't entered yet and you want to, you still can. You got a week. A week in what, 2 days because it's Thursday. A week in 2 days. Go ahead, you can do it. I believe in you. Come on. Tomorrow's episode is going to be fun. I'm excited to record it. It's actually going to be a really fun time. I think I assure you, I don't know who's going to win. I haven't recorded it. But, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations once again to our first light bearer to win. I was wondering if it would happen this season, and it was Kaede. She did it. She came out on top, and I'm proud of her. Congratulations to her. And she brings Monokuma with her. And that is how that gimmick works. Imagine if she got like 9 kills instead. That is how that gimmick works. Could have been nuts. Ladies and gentlemen, stay classy. Year of the Horizon. Toon Link Dave and your United States Aviator. Until tomorrow, stay classy. Toodaloo. Flight crew. Thanks for watching.